Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. We are back on Helghan. We have the Warfare Evolution update, which admittedly I don't understand what it has to do much with warfare other than there is a new scenario in which you do in fact do some warfare. But either way, we got a ton of cool new blocks that we could play with when we eventually get this place set up. But in the meantime, we have to get moving because there is a situation a-brewing here, which is that we are out of iron and probably several other things. And I would like to go and get that stuff before somebody else... Oh, I should turn on my... for all the ores before somebody else goes and attacks us here. So, wait, it's this way. Ooh. I need to get some more. I need to get like a downward spotlight or something so I can see where the ground is. Alright, I don't think we're going to get close enough to that cult sweeper to be a problem, but let's see. Let's turn all those on. What was my group on 7? Let's see. So last time we did get a ton of nickel. We need iron. I need to grab some gold too at some point. I think we have enough silicon for now. I should have checked to see if we had enough cobalt. I need to put like a short range antenna on this base at some point. Oh, you know what? Where's the programmable block? This thing, whenever I load the world, it needs like a can I recompile it from here? I don't think I can do that. Okay, no, never mind. Hang on. I don't know why. There's an exception for missing controller that happens whenever the world starts, and I'm not entirely sure why. Then you reboot and it's good to go, so. Alright, let me talk a little bit about, actually, which was the hole that I was in the first time, because I think this was the new hole for nickel. This was the hole, yeah, because you got to get the angles right. This is the hole that takes you to the iron, although it does also touch the nickel. I was about to be upside down there. So, where are you, iron hole? There you are. This thing is so touchy. What I want to do in the future, because this thing can't hold much, is I want to do, because we got this new truck cab thing, and I want to do something kind of like what Splitsy did back in Survival Maybe, and make like something similar to the Goose. Make a truck with cargo containers that I can drive out here with the miner attached to it, do a couple of trips of mining, fill up the truck, and then drive back. Now, granted, there's some additional risk involved here because we have the potential to be attacked by either lightning or drones at any moment. So just leaving an unattended truck outside is probably not a good idea, even if you arm it. There's a cult angler nearby too, that's great. Even if you arm it, it probably won't survive very long, because these LASP ships tend to be they tend to be heavily armed nowadays. Back when everybody just had essentially Gatlings and only the like high-end ships had missile launchers, this was a little bit easier because you were on a level playing field, but now ships can come in and they got artillery and assault cannons and everything, and it's hard for a small grid ship to defend. So I'm going to grab a ton of iron, drop it off, and hopefully get my defense tower running again. Because that's the main thing we need to do. I also have another idea, which is, I don't want to grab all that nickel. I want all iron if possible. I want to stop smacking into the walls if possible. I'm going to, since I broke the welding tip off of the hot end, I'm going to throw a grinder on it at some point, maybe not today. Throw a grinder on it and go collect some of those wrecks that are sitting out on the ice field. Hey, Rumble Strip, how you doing? But I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for today, other than get enough iron to get the base up and running again and producing things. I might have to come back and make another trip out here, maybe grab some gold too. And then we'll be good. Then I think I might, once the defenses are up and running, I might spend a little time. Hang on, let me make this a little bit bigger here so I can move around. Spend a little time drilling out more of the inside of the base so that we could start building some walls and stuff. Building some like bays so I can move that truck out of the way and start building other vehicles and actually have interesting places to put them and stuff where they're out of the way. And start making use of some of those new blocks that you're pondering there in the chat. Mostly interested, honestly, in the new decorative blocks that are going to make interiors look really nice, because I do like making nice interiors. And it is, you know, it's difficult when your decorative blocks are like planter, couch. That's pretty much it. I think I'm full. I was looking at the script, and I think my drills and stuff are actually telling me that I'm full. So, all right, I'm stuck on something. Very carefully get out of here. Okay, there we go. And we are going backwards. Let's see if we could maybe use the bottom thrusters. There we go. Yeah, I think actually I might need more rear thrust on this thing, believe it or not. Where is the entrance? It's on this side of the mountain. Yeah. So this is where I think having a dock on the top of the base on the outside is going to come in handy, or doing the truck thing that I was just talking about, having a truck that can drive out. We load the ores onto the truck and then drive back, because this thing is really difficult to fly when it's full. It's really difficult to fly back into the base. So hopefully I don't hit the ground, because you have to kind of like once he starts falling, it takes a while to recover. But if I don't get to the truck thing for a while, then having some sort of a dock on the outside of the base would be useful, because I could then just drop this ore off at the top and then fly the empty ship inside. Alright, where are we at here? Come on. There we go. And locked. And why do I have interior plates in the cockpit? That's weird. Alright, so hopefully we're refineries are going to... Yeah, no, they're gonna do their thing. We need... Cool, that's good. We need to put you in the front. Actually, I'm going to put you in the front. Pull that out so that this one should start grabbing that and then should start on that iron. And I'm also going to have this one work on the iron as well. It pulls from the front, which is why I'm doing that. So, that should be good. So we'll have one refinery doing nickel, and then... Okay, good. Things are moving again here. What other... let me look at ingots here. Alright, so we got some magnesium, not a lot. We have no more ores to be processed. Cobalt is okay. We should get some more magnesium. Silicon, we're good for a while. Iron, we're good. Okay, so we're going to go potentially... Let's see, it is getting dark out. But I do want to... There we go. I want to get in here and... Where's the thing? I wanted to kind of slip one more set of decoys in here if I could. And I think I'm going to put it like right here. I think if I put a decoy here... Where are my decoys? I think if I slip decoys in here, it should be able to weld them up. Because, yeah, these two welders here should be able to get these decoys. Alright, we're going to go in from this side also and do the same thing. Come on. There we go. Defeat the grinders, or the welders, whatever they are. There and there. And let's slip these back in then. Yep, there we go. It's building them up. Alright, so we've got our Tower of Power here. Hopefully, doing some tests with like heavy armor and the assault cannons. I believe with this many welders, assault cannons should not be able to do damage fast enough that the welders can't keep up with it. To heavy armor, specifically. So, let's see. We are going to have to kind of manually weld up. Something's going on with my... Oh, you know, another thing I realized. Remember I was trying to build this and I said, I could have swore that I could move these things forward one and that the welders would still build them. It turns out that I was partially correct. I could have placed them one forward, which would have allowed me to put like panels over this and cover them up. But they won't build them from scratch. I had to manually weld them up to functional, and then the welders take over and will weld them the rest of the way, which I think is really odd. I didn't realize that there was like different ranges for the stuff. So the other thing that I want to do at some point is probably try to apply... actually, I'm going to do it right now. We're going to turn on the brand new all broken thing and like see if we can make this look like it's been attacked. There we go. The new skin. Did I do that perfectly going down? Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we've got that going. That should be good for a little bit. I'm going to manually weld up these front pieces. Did I get both of those? I did. I'm just going to manually weld up a couple more of these that I don't think anything is going to get. The welder... Oh, you know what? Some of these welders might not be on. Someone left a comment about that, that not all of the welders might be on. There we go. Now we're getting some more. Cool. And I'll just grab these bottom ones here. Okay. That should be enough. Oh, I guess I painted some of the turrets as well. That's okay. There's another one of those guys. They usually crash land. Alright, so I'm going to go out and grab, while I've still got daylight and no one's attacking, I'm going to go out and grab a little bit of gold, a little magnesium, and maybe a little bit more iron. Let's go do that while no one's bothering me. See, that was risky right there. It was a risky maneuver. So if we built a truck, we'd have to come up with a new path to get over to it. I think we'd probably have to go around the other side of the mountain to get up here, although I think I was able to drive, I don't remember, I think I was able to drive the truck up one of those, the other truck, up one of those sides there, but I think it would be a bit of a tall order to do with a truck full of ore. Let's see, is that guy... They don't tend to bother me. I know it's the same LASP people, but they don't... That particular ship doesn't tend to bother me. Alright, let's make a gold hole. Grab a little bit, enough to finish building the... Oh, what was it? The yield module. Can finish building those yield modules, and then... oh, there's some iron here. Hey, you know what? I did say I wanted to grab a little bit of iron. This iron vein is incredibly wide. It's really thin, but it's incredibly wide, which makes it so that I have to basically go through it to get to every other material. I think the iron and the nickel are basically covering everything over here, which is kind of cool because it makes it look like, you know, I keep saying I kind of struck, well, I mean, I literally struck gold here, but, you know, that I found a really resource-rich area by accident, but in reality, it's just like a really, really thin bit of iron. So I'm going to see if I can get through it to this gold, which is actually much lower here. If I could maybe go down under the iron. You may or may not have noticed, and actually I don't even know if it necessarily took effect, but on this particular planet, but I took out the Doctor's Vanilla Voxels mod, and I'm actually not seeing much of a difference, so maybe it didn't actually unload. Ooh, the platinum is right there too. Well. Let's grab a little of that as well and not roll over. I just want to get a little bit. The platinum we don't really need, although I don't remember the recipes for all of the new weapons. I assume that would let me make, I could make missiles. I don't really want to shoot missiles. Although having a ready source of platinum right here might make missiles a decent, like a reasonable defense. Alright, what are we at here? So gold, we're at 18 tons. Boy, we're picking up platinum almost as fast as we're picking up gold. Hey, an unknown signal. Do you know, I have had unknown signals turned on this entire playthrough, and I think that's the first one I've seen in since like the very first episode. I guess the excuse me. I guess the game update fixed whatever was causing them to not spawn. All right, that's probably enough gold for now for my needs. Let me see if I could turn around and find the hole. And we might destroy a little bit more iron on the way up, but I think that'll be okay. There's plenty of iron around. And let's see if we can find the magnesium hole. And grab some of that. There's magnesium. I should have a magnesium hole somewhere around here, I think. Is it... Let's see, that's probably one of the iron and silver holes. Unless... or nickel. Unless I... Let's see. I should probably mark which holes are which. Yeah, this is probably... I probably went through this hole to get magnesium at some point. Does it look like magnesium in there? Well, there is a magnesium marker in there, so I'll assume that I went through the iron again and hit magnesium. Yes, there it is. 60% performance improvement, they said, in certain situations, which is pretty wild that they're able to do that. I was looking through the change notes, the change log, and there's a couple of things they call out specifically of like changes they made to the mod API and the programmable block API to streamline some of the function calls. I didn't see any other specifics about like what exactly they do. I'm swinging this thing around too much. What exactly they did to make things more efficient, but I'm up for whatever. There were also a lot of... I need to check... this thing doesn't have an event controller on it right now. I need to check the event controller because I believe they've fixed the issue with the and or situation to make it actually function the way you would expect it to be. At least that's what the description said. Because what it would do is, if you said... I'm trying to remember the exact situation from before, but if you said like when all of the things are full, let's say, I'm gonna screw this up because I'm focused on mining while I'm also talking, but it was like because like the negative situation, the negative condition was not always like the exact opposite of the positive condition. You could end up with a situation where like it triggers when I'm sideways, aren't I? Come on, roll. Oh, this is bad. Which way is up? Okay. So we need to back up and roll. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Okay. See, I'm not paying attention and I'm talking. You could get into a situation where you could activate the positive condition and then prematurely activate the negative condition. Basically, I'd have to give you an example probably, but it didn't work the way people generally assumed it would just based on the logic gates. So supposedly that is fixed, but they didn't really give exact details on how they intend it to work now. The notes just said it is fixed. So we will see. They also made several changes to the AI blocks to fix things. Many situations where drones were acting erratically, not locking onto things. So I did some testing because I put a defensive block on the base here, and it was not locking on to things and shooting, and it really should be. So in between streams, I did some testing in a test world to try to figure out why that was. And basically what I determined was, oh, this is not good. We might be waiting out the storm underground here. Yep. We are going to wait out the storm underground. So, because I don't have any decoys on here and I don't want this thing getting blown up halfway back to base. Let's see, I'm gonna hop out for a minute so I could open up the thing. So what I discovered was also I'm not sure that I like this new highlighting thing. This appears to be there to show you, I think if you have progression turned on, these things highlight if you have like if you have just unlocked new blocks, because once you click them then the highlight goes away. So I think that's what that's for, but I'm not sure why in the middle of this game I have to, like, click. I guess I'm clicking all the ones I've never used before or something? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I've used some of these, but maybe it's, like, not recently. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not sure I like that for when progression is off. But anyway, and then you can also see this little triangle that jumps up and down here when you highlight, tells you when you have blocks that are... See, here's all of these that I've apparently never touched before. Anyway, the AI blocks, they are... Where's just automation? Let me just find the automaton blocks. Grid automation, there we go. So the defensive AI, whatever it's called, AI defensive thing. Maybe they fixed that, maybe they didn't. We're going to have to test it. But basically what I was seeing was it would, if you looked in the console and it said it was searching for a target, then it would definitely find one when it came into range and it would shoot and it would blow it up. But once it blew up that target, it may or may not continue searching for another target. Or if that target, like let's say you blew up the thing that it was, like let's say you said only target things with weapons, which I think is what I did, or maybe it was power. Whatever I said, if it blows up all the things off of that, it will stop shooting, but like if the wreck is still there, it won't start searching for another thing unless you toggle behavior on and off again. That was what I was seeing in my tests. The other thing I was seeing was that if you said target things with power, that was the buggiest one. It would not, like if I just spawned a ship in or just a grid like 2 kilometers away, it wouldn't target that, even though it totally had power. But if I said target propulsion and the thing had a thruster on it, it would target it every single time. So I think the thing that I need to do is say target things with propulsion, and then that will be sufficient for it to start actually targeting things that are 2.5 Ks out. So we're going to test that after this storm is over. Hopefully it won't last too long. As long as we're stuck in here, let's see. You're getting shot? You're getting lightninged over here? Let's go back to the base here. I just want to see how the tower is holding up. Hopefully the base is making the correct kinds of components. Did it just shoot the spectator cam? Oh, I missed the base. Hang on. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. Nothing's damaged yet. These things are going crazy. I'm going to replace the top one with the new wind turbine, but I'm going to leave the other ones. I know it's physically larger. Let's see, did that get welded back up? I can't tell. I assume so. I know it's the new wind turbine is physically larger, but it doesn't have any additional power output. It's exactly the same. It's just larger, but I don't know if it takes up more blocks or not. So we'll have to check that out. Let's see. Well, we're definitely doing okay here. I think I just heard the welder fix that. Somehow I always end up making an interesting shape with my bases. I don't know how I always do this. The same thing happened in City Skylines with my city. Yeah, well. Oh, I kind of want to see if this submarine over here is getting lightninged. As long as we're waiting. Oh, he's outside the storm area. Look at that storm. What a jerk being centered right over my base like that. Where's the base? There it is. Yep. The turbines are slowing down. I think that means the storm is over. So the question is, are we at the stage where we can safely leave, or are we at the stage where it's just waiting to hit me one last time? I think we're good to go. I don't hear any more lightning. Okay. Let's see. This thing will tell me. Still says electrical storm, so we need to wait a little bit longer. Turn you off. Really hope we can get out of here. Lift-wise. Really hope we can get out of here lift-wise. Okay. Not quite. This is why I was not too worried about taking the miner out with weather, because the majority of the time I'm underground anyway, so I wasn't too worried about getting caught in a storm. The real problem would be if I got caught with an enemy ship, because I would probably not be able to get out of the hole. They would just be circling around. I'd probably have to just abandon the ship, jetpack. This is my plan. If that happens, abandon the miner in the hole where it's safe. Try to jetpack back to the base and lure it there where the guns can hopefully take it out. Alright, weather is clear. Powering up. Let's see if we can make it out of here. There we go. Okay. Thankfully, the night sky here is light enough, oops, that we can see we can still kind of see the ground pretty well even at night. So, where's the thing? It's over there. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any of the new little thrusters on this thing. I really need more thrust and not less. At least, I think really the side thrust needs work, and rear thrust needs work still. Because I added... The thing is, I adjusted the thrust to what I thought was like more in line with the weight, because we had a lot of thrust. Then I added a bunch more batteries, and I added a bunch more weight to it, so I think we need to rethink the thrust. And when we are dropping still, there we go. We need to rethink the thrust, and when we go to armor this thing, let's see where we're at with that. Oh, look how this. Okay, like this is when I'm taking my finger off the button. Now, that's how long it takes to slow down when I was moving not very quickly. The other thing that I want to do, just for funsies, is when I go to salvage that ship, the ships that are out on the ice, one of them has like a fully intact and filled hydrogen tank. And I want to grab that and attach it to this base, even though it's literally sitting on ice, and that's like a, It's literally sitting on hydrogen. I would rather try to bring that tank back over here and get it connected. So, what is glowing green out the side there? Okay, anyway. Lock, charge off. And where am I? I'm stuck. Let's see what the ore situation is like here. Alright. To grab you next. And let's look at the ingot situation. Wow, that got the iron up quickly, didn't it? What are the refineries doing at this point? They're back to nickel. Let's have you grab the gold. A little bit of gold in here. And let's get you working on the magnesium, and then we'll just put you back in this order and have you working on the iron. I think that will that'll work out. I do need, though, to get my assembler to make me a series of superconductors. Where are you at? Superconductors. Make me like 50. I think that will be sufficient now that we're getting the gold together. And then I could go... Oh my god, I gotta do something about all this. I can go and finish up the yield things on here. So how many do we have that we need to do still? One. You're good. Oh, is it just the one? I only need 20? Or did I not? Yeah, you're good. Okay. So that was the superconductors we brought back with us on the ship. From the jump drive. We're able to build those. So let's go grab the other ones. Yeah. Then we'll get a little bit more yield going. There we go. Okay. So, what else do I want to do here? The bottom of this is all welded up and looking great. I want to very quickly kind of just make this look nicer here. And then I'm gonna try something real quick and see if it will work. Oh, let me change my skin back there. Can I grab you through there? Yep. Maybe I should get you guys first here. Are we, you're not building metal grids, or did I just not get them? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, there was one last thing I needed to... What are we... What am I not getting here? There we go. You're good. You're all good. You're not good. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff not good. Okay. Alright, so what I'm thinking is... Oh, good, there's more weather coming in. That's great. What I'm thinking is... Well, I need to get the other tower up. The other wind tower. What I was thinking was... These things can have a ridiculous integrity, 41K. These things have ridiculously low integrity, 6K. These can withstand several shots from their own kind of thing, assault cannons. These, if both shells from an assault cannon hit this, it is completely wiped out before the welders have a chance to fix them. So, what I am wondering is, could I take a blueprint of just one of these, put a projector, just like right in the back here, and just project... No, oh, no. Oh, God. This is why I wanted to cover this with something, but I can't. I don't see why I could not just project... where was I? I was on this side. Where is it? I don't know why I couldn't just project a single one of these. So, why don't I try that real quick? We're gonna make one. I don't eat... Oh, really? Okay. What is it, windy over here? Jeez. Okay, let's do this down here. Okay. There we go. Alright, we will name this Gatling Turret L single. Then I think I should just be able to go blueprint. And then this way, if we get attacked and they decide to just blow that up, we'll be able to just reproject it right away. That shouldn't be a big deal. So the question then is, where do I put the projectors? And I can't put them under here because this is all welders. I don't really want to put them there because that just kind of leaves them open to getting hit. Do I have my lights on? No. I could put them in the back here. And maybe extend this back and over them a little bit. That would probably work. Let's just do that. So the projectors...
Inventory full.
The projectors themselves wouldn't be protected like by welders, which is fine. Okay. So I need a projector. Let's see, projectors go this way. Yeah, that's right, there we go. I'm just going to put it directly behind. And then we'll just wrap some armor around it, put a little steel plate on top of it, and it should be fine. So this is, since I put them directly behind, in theory, it shouldn't matter which one I'm looking at. So we'll just name them, well, which one did I put first? This one in front of me here? I think so. Where did it project it to? Right. Looks like right below it. There we go. So vertical -2. Oh, you know what? I need to keep projection on or I'm going to lose it. Forward 2 or 3. Alright, so let's see if the other one is the same. So we're going to say key projection. Vertical was -2, so that should put it straight up. And is it facing the right direction? I think that's the same. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And then just forward 3. And there we go. So if that gets blown off, we should automatically get a new one. Alright, let's set up these other ones real quick. And then we'll cover these things up. Okay. Just making sure I'm not going to knock that tower over. I guess these I could have put one down into the ground, but for the sake of symmetry. Okay. Now the other thing that I need to worry about is that the loads the projector's own grid as a repair projection. I think that's from a mod or something else. I don't remember that being part of vanilla. Okay, so vertical -2, forward 3. Assuming it is there. I don't know why I walked over to this one. I could have just done this all at the same time. Keep projection. Vertical -2. Forward 3. There we go. Alright, let's think about what we're going to cover this with. Probably... What am I holding so much of this? What am I holding here? Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. We'll put one behind it on this side. I basically want to do... Yeah, basically this. Maybe not that. Well, maybe that. Let's see. And when I say that, of course, I'm thinking in my head and not actually telling you what I'm thinking, which is really smart. And also, that's the wrong kind of block. There we go. Okay, so should I do just something like this and cover over it, or try to do something more like I think more like that. Transition base. Transition base, and then I'll just cover over the tops with a little something something. And then I think transition, there should be a mirrored, right? Yeah. That looks mirrored enough. Alright. You know, I could have made these half blocks, actually. Save a little. Yeah, we're going to save a little stuff here. Keep those. And where would that be? So here. Half block. Half block. And then I'm probably looking at still something from here. Not you, though. Something with a full back. Nope. Let's look at this group. There we go. That'll do it. Something like that. Perfect. And then I don't even need a mirrored piece. I'll just do that. And cover you up. Cover you up. Perfect. Then we'll build this in as well. And this will just kind of stick out. I was originally thinking we would really try to slope it in and everything, but it's just going to kind of jut out a little bit and that'll be fine. I'm not going to kind of... I'm not going... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I going to attempt this to actually don't fall in the welder pit again? What does this thing look like? That's the wrong thing. It would be something like this. If that was... No, that would still be wrong. All of those are wrong. I think it would be one of these. Like this one. We would have like that. Then it would come. Yeah. Darn, I was so close. It has to be perfect, otherwise it's not worth doing it. This base is a work of art and not a, you know, it's this is a this is my home. It is not just a place where I run from bad guys. Why can't I line this up? I don't think that angler is going to give us any trouble. The cult have not bothered me at all. Oh, actually, you know what? Someone had suggested that I make a faction and accept peace, and that some of these things might become peaceful with me. So let's make the which one? This is the faction tag, right? Duke Skyloafer. I don't know. Guy. Duke Skyloafer guy. Or, you know what, let's make it, let's not do that. Let's call it the Skyloafer Galactic Conglomerate. The SGC. There we go. It's like Stargate. uh, galactic conglomerate. Oh, they actually let me put that all in there. Alright, and then we're going to have one of these, and it's going to be kind of like a blue. No, it's going to be kind of like a purple with like a bit of a... No, it's gross. Gross. Take it down to like a darkish gray. Make it kind of greenish on the inside. Kind of like... There we go. Perfect. And I accept peace, and I accept everybody. I accept everybody. So these guys want peace with me. They do. They do. Okay, good. So we got peace with some people. The rest...
Energy low.
I could propose peace to them, but I don't know. Parallax? I don't think this actually does anything. So, either way. Let me wait until my power is dangerously low, and then I will go inside and charge up. You don't match the rest of the pattern, and I'm putting the wrong blocks down again, aren't I? Or did I? Light armor, yep. Yeah, my perfectionism is the reason we don't get anything done around here. Alright, so to take that and merge it in, we're going to do something like... I think the thing that I want is in here. What do you look like? Yes, but it would go this way. Yes, there we go, okay. I'll run over to this side and slap that down. Slap that down. Okay, this is a transition tip. Transition tip. That sounded like it made that noise twice. There's some weather coming in again. If you ask that on this planet, the answer is always yes. Okay. Don't need to do anything there. Then we're gonna throw... No. Almost did it again. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm going to jinx myself, but after doing all this work, we're probably not going to get attacked at all today, are we? Alright, let's weld all of this up. Let's go charge up real quick. Now I'm excited to put in one of those new med bays. When I eventually get around to making the place look nice. This place is starting to look like a bit of a fortress, which I like. I dig it. Alright, you can all get welded up. Wait a minute. What did I just pull from the build planner? I guess I did have a bunch of metal grids on me. That makes sense. Half heavy armor. Okay, good. Alright, good. We got some vents right there for venting. I'll be venting a lot. I feel like we have a reasonable defense going here now. I am excited for how this performs. Although I think I'm still going to have to likely come out here after a big battle and weld some things up. Like there's probably just going to be some dents in places no matter what. I'm willing to deal with that. I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could leave access, like conveyor access nearby, and still how much can I weld these up and still get conveyor access? Not much. Yeah, not much. Okay. Well, we do want to cover this thing up. And I don't really like that being solely attached there. So we're gonna do a couple sides of it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We don't need this one because we could just bring the tower down one more. Alright. Where are the... Ooh, here's the new curved ones. Don't have a use for that just yet, but that's cool. Here we go. Let's see. Cover the... Oh, wait a minute. I guess we don't have that exact shape, do we? That's fine. This will be fine. Cover the cargo port with glass and still access while welded. Or a catwalk might be a good idea. Yeah, let's experiment with some things here. There are, like, access ports that they just added. I don't think they would work for this, because I don't think they're very well armored, but... And I don't think they would fully cover the thing, but... That might be worth looking into. As long as I'm out here wasting time and not doing any of the other things that I said I wanted to do, we might as well just test a bunch of things. Let's see. We need the same thing that I used in these sides, don't we? For this, like that, I believe. Let's switch over to our new messed up paint job. There we go. And as long as I'm here, let's do... oh, this is not that. This is this. We'll just go straight into the ground with that. Apparently I ran out of steel plate. Let's see. I don't understand why things are putting stuff into the hot end, but that's okay. Okay. And I think... Oh, I missed one down there. Is that going to look... Yeah, it's fine. Can I walk up here? Almost. That was not the correct block. Well, I'm going to leave that one missing. I don't think we need that down there. Alright. Yeah, in my testing, even these heavy armor panels stand up to assault cannon fire pretty well. I was pretty pleased with that. Alright, we need the one that looks pretty thick. This one. Is it that? It is that. Oh no, did I just put the light armor version on again. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. That's good enough. I think I might... Oh, you know what? Real quick. I want to check the defensive block. Okay, now it's searching for enemies. That's good. But we're going to change this to... Oh! Hey, look at that. They added new things. Communication and production were not options before. That's cool. But we're still going to say propulsion, just in case. There's also now it used to be able to flee to a GPS or a beacon. Actually, I think you used to just be able to say a beacon. Now you can flee to a GPS coordinate. Or you could just say away. Just, there's no place you need to go to, just run away and try and stay that far away from them. We'll take evasive maneuver to avoid incoming projectiles. That's awesome. So, yeah, granted I didn't use this a whole lot, so, you know, so I don't have it all memorized, but I know this away from target thing is completely new. And I think that's pretty much it. But the fact that this is searching for enemies is good. That means it should lock on as soon as an enemy comes within 2.5K, and I think it's got to be line of sight. So if the strike craft comes over the top of the mountain like it usually does, it's still going to lock on there, but that's still further away than 800 meters. 800 meters, like before, it would come hover right over the base and then start lowering itself down. Oh no! Whoa, 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 whoa. I have to figure something out with that. Maybe I should replace this whole section with catwalk with a railing on it, or something. Hold on one second. I'm going to close. I got the window open here and it's getting chilly out. 1 second. Literal 1 second. There we go. All right. I'm not going to do that. I don't plan to be out here that much. Let's experiment with what we might be able to cover this with. So, catwalk was an option. Now we could look at the old kind of catwalk and we could look at the new kind of catwalk. Windows, I don't think we could. Let's see, barred windows. That's the other thing they added. It will now say instead of having the things drop off, it used to be that they would it would only show you as you were switching sizes. Although it's weird that I can click there, even though there's no. It'll still show you the let's see. I don't know where the grouping is, but like these things have. Let's see. I think if I look at like power, all right, like isn't solar the? Yeah. Okay. So if you do that, normally in the past these two would just disappear, the two wind turbines, because there's no small grid. They would just disappear. But now they switched to saying NA, just so that because what would happen is basically if these were in the middle of the list, everything would shift around, and so now it doesn't. Little quality of life, but it was confusing for some people to see that immediately. Let's see, what do I need for you? So, if we put you down, we can definitely...
Energy low.
We can definitely get through you. Now, you're not as... This is not as strong as a... yes, they weld... The welders weld each other up, which is cool. That is not as strong as a heavy armor thing, which I think is what we're going to run into as the main issue here. But let's see. I don't think we can weld. Yeah, this just... I don't know what the yeah. Okay. I don't think either of those are going to work just because the unwelded let's see. They're not called hatches. What are those? Those are from automatons, right? They're these access panels. Do any of these... oh, these things are going to be weak. I might be better off doing some... Oh, actually... Oh, that might be a... I might have a better idea. Okay. What if... Where's my thing here? Find the flat one. Actually, it might be kind of cool to do that. They'd be protected from the front. I'm still wary that because the guys come from the back that it's going to be an issue, but here's what I would like to try to do. Oh, there's so many of these little guys. I should probably just go into the... There we go. Alright. Put you there. Keep you there. Where's the half one? The half one that lays flat. Oh my... Oh. It's like there's 1,000 different... There it is. No, that's the middle one. There's 1,000 different variations of these, and never the one that I need. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to try and do this quick before we run out of power. So we can only do this behind these ones. No, I'm sorry, not behind this one. There we go. Behind these ones. Because the other ones have the... The other ones have the projectors behind them, but this is what I think I'm going to do. Take that away, and then do a... what are the... There's like a half-block passage. There we go. Passage frame. Just stick that in there like that.
Energy critical.
And then it'll be sort of kind of protected. And I could still come up from underneath. I could even take cover under here, actually. That's kind of a cool idea, too. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then in a minute, I'm going to go and recharge my suit. And apparently I need to put down a block down there, although I don't really need heavy armor under the ground now, do I? That's okay. Uh-oh. Hang on. My caps lock did that reverse thing again. There we go. Yeah, I really need to finish doing this and then start doing some more interior stuff, because this survival kit is extremely slow, and it's right where if an enemy decides they want to go straight up to the hole and try to come in here, that's what they're shooting. So that's why we need to move that. And also a med kit would go much faster. So, good news. The, I don't remember who THIE is, but we are friendly to them now. Terran Heavy Industries. So I don't have to worry about them. And I can now weld all these things up. And actually, I'll just take 2 of each of these. I can almost jump down. Maybe I should leave myself a little ledge to land on. A little further ledge than is here. Let's do that. Let's give myself, just because I'll probably be wanting to jump down, just give myself a little bit of a ledge. Or, actually, we got these things now, don't we? Half scaffold. Let's try one of these here. Is one of these a bottom or not? Let's see. Now that one doesn't have a bottom to it, like a walkable piece. Let's look at all these and see. So, some of these are supposed to have floor to them. So there's the ladder piece. This one, here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. There we go. And if something should happen to that, I don't really care because it's cheap and I could just make a new one. And I don't think we need one on this side because we're already in the ground. No. I also didn't need to grab all those. It's 2 steel plates. Alright. Everything else can go back in there. Okay. I think that is the phallic outcropping ready to go. I was going to put lighting on it, but I am concerned that lighting is just going to be constantly blown off of this thing. Because the lighting, any lights that would be in these little grooves here would be outside of the welder range. So they'd probably just be constantly getting blown off. Let me build a new tower on the other side real quick. I know I said I was done, but I do want my other power tower back. And then I might go try and salvage that ship next. Because the sun, let's see, what is it? It's 12:18 in the morning. Oh, I didn't weld up these things here. That's the wrong... That is the wrong color on these. Or at least on that one. Yeah, that is actually a good idea. Maybe I should... Well, I'm worried that inset lighting is going to have the same problem where it's fairly weak and that it is just going to get blown off. Like the same issue that I have with the turrets. They're just going to get blown off as soon as an assault shell hits it. And then I just got a big hole there, and that's not something I want. I do want to kind of represent that these turrets get blown up all the time by putting the really nasty skin on these guys. He's already got it. And there we go. Whoops. Oh, actually, while I'm there, go back to my other skin. Alright. So there we go. They get shot up a lot. I'm going to leave that tower there. I'm going to rebuild it next time it gets blown up. But let's build another new one. And I'm thinking we don't need it to be particularly nice looking. Like, I did the, you know, the circular things over there, but I think I need it to be more sturdy. And so, unfortunately, we're going to go back to our old friend, heavy armor. And I need more steel. You know, maybe the fact that we are loading up the hot ends cargo all the time. I think whenever I put stuff in here, it pushes it out there because that's the first cargo in the network. I think that's why it's doing that. All right. Having built all of this stuff is messing with the efficiencies of these things anyway, but how high did I put these things up? Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the top one is 8. Alright. We'll do that. Maybe I'll make them 2 wide or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. I think to avoid that thing, we're going to go a little bit higher. And then we're just going to do all heavy armor all around, unfortunately. And I actually think I am going to bring out I don't have interior plate, do I? Is this thing 3x3? No, it's 5x5x5. It is a big one. And it does not, as far as I know, produce anything differently, but is it stronger? I guess that is the question, because it is larger. So, its integrity is 1.8K, whereas the old one is also 1.8. They're exactly the same. They actually have the exact same materials, too. This one is just much larger. Anything else different about it? Optimal wind speed 80. Clearance is the same. Yep, everything is the same. It's just physically larger. So, I need some interior plate for it. Don't know if I got all those correctly. So we're going to put one on the top, and then the rest are just going to be the normal old ones. Because why not? I know the ones facing inside are going to be particularly not terribly efficient, but alright, I am going to take the welder ship out because I'll be going up and down so many times if I have to. Come on, where are you? Get on there. I think, oh no, I'm good. Okay. Let's see what we need here. So I think that was enough for all of the turbines, because I pulled those out directly. 1 second. There we go. I also had a fan going in here, and now it's really cold. The weather here, I live near Chicago. The weather here is like crazy because it's going from like the 50s to the hundreds every day. It's just going like, now it's going up into the 80s, and in a couple days it'll be back in the hundreds, so whatever. Fahrenheit. Let's see. I need to grab... not you. Let me hop out for a second here. How many heavy armor blocks did we need? So it was 8 tall, and then I think we're going to need like five, five, five more or four more. I don't remember because I put some extra on top. Withdraw. No, not to me. HE's cargo M. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. No? Where did you just put the... oh, I just added it to there. Sweet, okay. Let me just do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll grab 6 just in case. Where are you? Here we go. Pull from build planner. No, those numbers did not change. Where did you put them? They're not in my inventory. Weird. Okay, let's just do some quick math real quick and I'll just grab the components. So oh, first off I was on small grid, so that didn't help. All right, so 50 and 150. So if I need to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, God, 13 is such a terrible number to do this math in. All these are terrible. Terrible numbers. Here's what we're going to do. Just going to do this again. Boop. Oh, I was going to try and get it in there. I don't think I can. Okay, you know what? Here's the deal. On. Everybody down. Okay. 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 Now we've got, in the cargo, we've got what we need. Okay, hopefully. Why don't I grab, like, one extra wind turbine? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well. Let's see. Please provide a... Okay. Adding a wind turbine to the build planner from the what would you, the block menu by clicking the plus button, adding a non DLC. You can tell that I like to do. Please stop. Thank you. All right, so I got to fix a thing because space engineers will do a... Sometimes it causes issue with Steam, so hold on. I'm going to do a thing. We're going to be on pause, and I'm going to take a water break here for a moment, and then we will find out how far back the save was. Had to be within 5 minutes because it saves every 5 minutes. So while I'm waiting for it to come back up, I will say, I will advertise that tomorrow I am doing a Starfield stream most of the day, or at least a couple hours in the middle of the day for me. Took the day off for this because I'm very excited for Starfield. It's this kind of thing doesn't come along too often. Let's see, the hot end had not been undocked yet the last time it saved, but I was still trying to load it up, so we're close. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing Starfield tomorrow. If you're around, feel free. If obviously there will be spoilers. So if you plan to play the game yourself, don't watch the stream. Or maybe you could watch the stream later on the VOD, whatever you want to do. But I will be making a character. Today I played through, I don't know, like maybe 20 minutes of the tutorial in the beginning. Made a character. As I played through the tutorial, I realized I kind of didn't like the choices I made for the character, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit, which is good. So yeah, I'll be making a new character, playing through it, learning as we go, because I have obviously never played the game before. So, but from what I can tell from playing it, it feels like literally just like a modern Bethesda game. You know, it's a you can kind of feel the Skyrim in it. You can kind of feel the Fallout in it a little bit, especially the fact that there's guns but there's also swords. You can use swords. So that's the Skyrim part. Yeah. So I'm hoping that the game itself is good, and we will see. So if you're around and you want to be spoiled or don't mind being spoiled, I would also keep in mind that there's a high likelihood that I won't be following the main quest right out the gate, and I might just be doing random stuff. So your experience may end up being completely different than my experience. So we are back in the game. But yeah, just go in knowing full well that you will be seeing the game being played by me, a person who is generally bad at video games. So, all right, let's put you back on the ground and do this one more time. Okay. What's in my build planner? Nothing. Now let's put all that in there. Put those in there. Do this one more time. Okay. And then this time I'm going to... I did light armor blocks, didn't I? I did. Okay, fine, whatever. That's just... Oh, not you. Okay, that's just more steel plate, that's fine. Alright, let's grab a whole bunch more of these, but also one additional wind turbine, which hopefully will not crash the game. I had heard that some people were having issues with... Oh, we have to make some components, apparently. I hope... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. It's all the metal grids. I hope that we... Let me start my thought over again, because I got distracted here. I'm still playing with the in pots. There we go. I'm still playing with the plugin loader and the same plugins from before. They all seem to be working. I wasn't using a whole lot of them, but they all still seem to be working. I had heard saw some people on Reddit saying that the plugin loader was not working. It is working fine for me, so I don't know. I do not know. What are our refineries up to these days? You're doing magnesium, that's good. You're doing nickel. You're doing magnesium. Why don't you work on some more iron? Not that we really need iron, but... Okay. Put you in there. There we go. Okay. Let's head out and weld this thing up before a storm comes and knocks it down. And I'm not going to worry about... oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. For a second I thought the thing at the front was not welded up. I'm not going to worry about... Honestly, I have no idea where I was going when I started that thought. I don't know what it is that I was not going to worry about. I wonder if I could redesign this guy to use some of those little fan thrusters. That just came out. Now, those things are different. This is the first time they've put out a variant of a thruster that is actually different in terms of specs. They are smaller, and their output is scaled to... Did I damage the... Why can't I weld? Oh, there we go. Just wasn't close enough, apparently. Oh, these things have such weird hitboxes. Can I weld that middle thing? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, their hitboxes are weird. As I was saying. There we go. That thing looks nice. Oh. That's not good. That's a... What? Was that the cockpit? Yeah. Shoot. If that berserker detects a ship flying around, it will come over here and we will be in trouble. Let me grab a new cockpit and just see if I can get this thing on the ground. Which sort of thing is that? That was one of these. Oh, what happened to my my welder? Where did I put it now? There we go. Yeah, he's moving away. I think we're good. I am not super worried about it. Let me let me go into this view so I can see what we're doing. I have no sideways thrust anymore. Which direction of thrust did I lose? Okay, so I lost all my thrusters on that side. Man, if that berserker detects like the submarine over there or something, he is going to fly right over us. I mean, he would have detected it by now, so it's not a big deal. But the fact that a Reaver has spawned here, and a berserker, no less, which I think might be a large grid one. Yeah, I don't know. Not cool. Let me redo these thrusters here. I think one of them is sitting down here. And let me grab the components for another one. Thruster. Where are you? This one. I think... Did I have 3 on each side or 2? Let me grab that many. And see, I think I just grabbed an extra one. Because I think I want to put one... I think I was missing one there as well. Why do I have these... Oh, that's why. I was like, why did I make these stick out so far? Well, the answer was I didn't. That was a mistake. They should go in there. Okay. Now, I don't know if I have the components I need to fix anything else, but let's see. Maybe I should redo this with a... Oh, nothing is set up on the hotbar anymore. Obviously. Let's see. I want to use you. We are going to have thrusters on, off, and I guess I keep the lights on all the time for some reason. Recharge on, off, and switch lock. suspect that I am missing some... Oh, apparently I just need to be at the very base of it to weld it up. That's good. Okay, now can we back out of here? There we go. Alright, what did I... Okay, so I blew one of them off entirely. And then one of them... Can I add things to build planner from here? I think I can. No. Oh, yep, I can. Not that I can go get them from anywhere. Let's see, is my build... It's in my build planner, so that's good. Alright. Turbine. Oh, okay, so there is a crash. Whenever... Okay, interesting. Sorry. Hit the wrong one and couldn't talk there. There's apparently a crash whenever you add a normal wind turbine to the build planner from that screen. So that's reproducible. Give me a few minutes here. We'll be back in the game. Maybe this will roll me back to before I blew up the guy. We'll see. Probably not. I suspect no, but we'll see. So, here we go. I wonder if that's... I should probably not play with plugin loader. Oh, I think this is from just before. Like, just before I blew it up. We'll see. Maybe I shouldn't play with plugin loader until like a couple of patches come out or something. Or until like maybe plugin loader needs an update or something. Or one of the plugins. I probably could have just, before I loaded the game here, could have just disabled a couple of plugins to see. But we just won't we won't load the turbine through the build planner that way. We'll place it and then grab it and then, you know, we'll poke it with the welder. We'll give it the old, and then we'll just pull it through the build planner that way. So I also took out, I went through the list of mods that were in this world. I had started out, when I originally started this as a space start, I had very few mods and then kept kind of adding them over time. And I went through the list and like pared down a bunch of mods that I wasn't using or wasn't really worth keeping in the list. They've added so much stuff to this game in the last couple of years that it's you start to not need as many. What color is my... Oh, no, it's not. It's right after I added the cockpit back on. It's actually just before... Yeah, we basically had just... It was right before I added the things back to the hotbar. But yeah, they've added so much stuff to this game in the last couple of years that you don't really need as many like mods that just add blocks, you know. There's a lot of old mods that I used to use all the time that oh, I never named any of these. Oh man. Atmo Thruster S. That's how I name things. And you all need to go into the thrusters group. Did that not work? Thrusters group. Save. Actually, this should be the... That could have been a problem in the future. I almost hit the... I almost hit the turn off the thrusters button. Welder, don't need you there or there, and this is just the cockpit, which we don't need to see. I don't think we need to see that there. Okay. Let's see if we can weld this up and not die. The small grid welder is really, really low range. That's the problem. All right. Let's do this. Let's fall down a minute. Yeah, just right there. That's fine. How come my... Oh, I changed the name of the group of thrusters. That's why. There you go. Just gonna park you there. I am almost out of oxygen, it looks like. I have enough parts to place a... Oh, no, I don't. Oh, you jerks. Okay, do I have enough to... Well, let me weld you up first. And do I have enough to fix you? No. Very good. Very good. Now let's go put this guy back inside. Alright, yeah, that looks actually just significantly more monstrous than the other one. Which is... Actually, I don't know, that one does look... You know, with its, like, scary lighting on it, it looks more monstrous, but the other one is actually much bigger. I wonder how that thing is going to look in a storm, just spinning like crazy. Yeah, I wonder if it would be worth grinding this one down now and rebuilding it into that one. What else did I want to get done today? Oh, I want to build up the doors in the front here. That's what I want to do. So let's calm it down here. Perfect landing. Alright, I think I built up... Yeah, I built these up already. These are all still good. There's a light armor block there. I want the rest of these to be heavy armor on the sides here. And then the rest of everything here is going to be light armor. I think even these corner ones could be light armor. That should be fine. And then we'll bring the we'll bring the weldy guy, the hot end, in here, and we'll just weld these up. Why can't I place you here? Oh, that was weird. Armed transport. He's making the rounds. We're going to get attacked. We are definitely getting attacked. It's just a matter of time before he makes the rounds over here. See, look at that. I can't... Look at that. It's doing the like local grid thing, but it's like it can't play... Oh, you know what? Oh, that's what it is. Because I'm pointing at the wall, and it thinks I want to like make a new grid like right in between these, and it can't. But if I point at that one, I could definitely build off it. That's what it was. Alright, and then I need a... whatever this is. Warfare hangar door. Warfare hangar door. We'll just put you there. What? Which? What? There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, that armed that armed transport is doing that thing. Did I ever get new binoculars? I didn't. Let me make new binoculars so I could see what he's up to. I don't know what this thing looks like. This is the first I've seen one. Oh, boy. Look at these new tabs. There is no tab for mod components anymore, but that's okay. I only have... Oh, man. Binoculars. Give me the binoculars. Let's go see if we can see this guy or not. He is... Oh, really low to the ground. Did he crash? No, he did not. Oh, I have no oxygen. Smart. Smart. He's on the move. I see his thing moving ever so slightly as I'm trying to get my hydrogen back. Do I have a gun on me? Yes, I do. Okay. Grab some more hydrogen here. Okay, he's moving away. Maybe. Yeah? No. No, he's turning around. Let's go out and just see what he looks like. Because he's almost certainly going to come over here. Oh, yay. Yeah, look at this guy. He's got, I hope those are assault cannons and not artillery. Yeah, those are assault cannons. 2 on each side. Can I see what's on top of him? I don't think I can. I'm going way high up here. Is he also going way high up? Where'd he go? I want to know if he's got a... Well, this will definitely, if he comes over here, and I think he is, this is definitely going to be a test of our defenses. No, maybe not. He's just kind of spinning around. Where are you? It's a cool looking ship. It's simple. Oddly asymmetrical thrusters. Well, we're going to keep an eye on him. Man, I flew up ahead. Glad I refilled some of my hydrogen at least. Phew. Alright, we'll keep an eye on him and see if he starts heading this way. I am fairly confident that the base is now sufficiently defendable against assault cannons. But we'll find out. Let's see. Take all of this back. I need to redo the sorting system here. I might actually, because okay. Let me back up a minute here. I am, yeah, on the asteroid base before. I was trying to use the script to balance ammo right across the turrets, and what I noticed was, well, one, it didn't work. It was fighting. It was either fighting with Izzy or it was just outdated and it didn't work. I tried a couple of other ones and they were all really... Okay, that's weird because I could, through the binoculars, I could see that he had plenty of hydrogen. So is he crashing or is he just flying really low? He's flying really low and he's coming this way. Anyway... I was working on a script to manage the Gatling ammo because, as you could see, there's a lot of ammo in these things, and they tend to get destroyed. And so that's a lot of ammo to lose. So I was going to write a script that could limit the amount of ammo in there. And I want to test it with... what am I even doing in here? I don't even know. Oh, I was going to test look at the defensive block. Defensive behavior is on, and it is searching for things with propulsion, and should be good to go. All these turrets have ammo. Like, if one of those gets blown up, that's a lot of ammo to lose, is all I'm saying. Okay, so he's not coming directly here. He's on patrol. So if he follows the same patrol route that the last one did, he will basically fly to there, turn around, fly back to there, and then come up over the mountain. So I think we got a little time before he comes over here. But again, keeping an eye on him. I want to see if I could get these doors welded up. Because I'd really like to be able to close those doors when a fight like this is happening. But the other thing, see, I'm not paying attention now. The other thing is that I also want the assemblers to not be clogged up making this stuff when they need to be making more ammo. So, now he's coming over here. He's getting close to where the automated guns should be locking onto him soon. Let's go stand in this cubbyhole here and see. So he's at... I can't see him here. Okay. He's at 3K right now. And moving away, of course. Oh. Oh, he's just spinning around again, isn't he? God. These guys do this just to annoy me. They know I'm watching. That's the thing. Their commander says, hey, fly down to the planet and do donuts. And make him panic. Oh, you know what? The other thing I wanted to check was what are the turrets set to target? Target power systems. I'm going to set them to default because what happens is, unlike, yeah, I'm just going to set them to default. Because, well, actually, you know what? Let me set these things to weapons to make sure that something is shooting at weapons. And these things can target whatever. Because when they run out of weapons, these things stop shooting. That's the thing. But these things do more damage anyway. So these things can just target whatever. And maybe these things can target weapons? I hope. We'll find out. Oh, good. And the fog of war is coming in. As you do. Now what I need is like a ladder where I could go down into the base from up here, so I don't have to go up and over and fall down and go through the hole. Can you have two defensive blocks at the same active at the same time on a grid? It would be kind of interesting if I had one up at the front here and then had one way at the back there, if they could both be active. I think he's on the move. Yeah, he's on his patrol route, so he's going to go behind the mountain, do donuts for a bit, and then come over the mountain. This is going to be a thing, although he might come in range of the targeting thing, and if that happens, I want to see all the guns turn and look at him. Okay. Oh, he's coming. He's a-coming. Nope, maybe not. Not yet. Oh! He's gonna go after those embers. Oh, this could be great for us. This could be really great for us. I can't see them at all. At least I can't see what they are, but hopefully they don't come over here. Yep, here we go. Let's see. The drone is flying off. Drones are breaking off. Yeah. I almost died just then. I can't see if there's any weapon fire happening. Alright, well. The heck is the base now? So I need to definitely put lights on the other tower, because it's right there. And I can only see the first one. So I think I do need to put some lights somewhere. Let's not worry about that just yet. Let's assume we're going to be okay. And let our guard down just for a second. Even for 1 second, we're going to let our guard down. Man, he's hightailing it out of there, too. He must be really under attack. Whew. Okay. What was I doing? I was going to... I need to build these doors. Okay. Oh, you know what? I did not need to grab all that because I was already doing that. I just needed construction components. There we go. Then I want to build 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just grab them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? There we go. I know everybody really wants there to be some combat and some action, but it really worries me because you never know. Oh, are we actually full? We are full. Okay. Hopefully this thing can fly. We're not going very far, so. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It does not want to move. Okay. We might end up welding up these blocks as well. Let's see how well I can get into just doing these things. There we go. Not bad. So one thing that my base is not really set up to deal with is multiple bad guys. At the same time. We don't have a lot of turrets, although they may very well survive as long as the conveyors don't get severed. But it is not... So, like, for example, the fact that there is, you know, that group had fast-moving, smaller ships, and... Ooh, can I get that bottom one there? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, how was I able to weld all of these? I didn't get to pull everything out of the thing. I must have had some leftover parts from the tower. Oh, that's right. I did pull a couple extra blocks to do the towers. Okay, so we're good there. Anyway, what I was saying about the script is I may switch to Izzy because I'm working on this script. And I know the script is going to be a bit intensive, and I want to see how it functions when Izzy is also running. And Izzy is pretty much always going to be better than this system of sorters and such. So that guy is coming closer again, but is that a problem? I do not know. Oh, I lost my oops. Lost my spotlights that were on the front of the cockpit. There we go. Connect, charge, on. and Fallout. So I don't need all that. Let's see. I've got probably enough ammo on me, right? Oh, I don't have any ammo on me. That would have been embarrassing. So, once again, we didn't get to... which one of the... Oh, it's this thing. Give me, like, 5. Didn't get to drilling out the base. Although I guess I could do a little bit of that in the, like, 20 or so minutes I got left. I am concerned now that he seems to be fleeing in my general direction. And that they... Well, they're fleeing away. That's good. I'm pretty sure this is something I need to worry about. Just in case, let's do a quick save. Not that I'm gonna, you know, worried about losing the base or anything, but that, just in case something goes wrong and we crash, I want to be able to come back to before the, before the battle starts. You get to go as part of that group. Really, I just want to see if the defensive thing is going to lock onto it or not. Oh, he's leaving now. Whatever. I need to get a button in here to open and close these on the inside and the outside. We got new button panels. Button panel pedestal. Vertical button panel. That's the old one. Button panel pedestal. What do you look like? You're a new one, right? And you're just a singular button. Okay. I think we're going to... Oh, you're going to be way in the corner, though, aren't you? I like this because there wasn't a large grid button before. And this is basically taking the small grid button and putting it here, and this guy is coming rapidly closer again. Not coming necessarily straight at us, but pretty... Okay, yeah, he is. Okay. Forget the doors. I might want to run back in there. Actually, let's do this. In case I need to... oh no, what do I have on the... Whatever. What do I have on me? There we go. In case I need to run in here and just like close the doors very quickly. Of course, if that happens, that means we have lost all the defenses. He's leaving again. That implies we have lost all of the defenses, and we're basically just waiting for them to, like, run out of fuel. Which they might do. Because they've been flying around a while. Well. Okay. What did I do wrong here? Did I tell them on, off? I did. I told them on, off. Should be open, close. Did it not change? Hangar door, outer. Open, close. Yes, I see he's rapidly approaching again. They're all off. That's what the problem is. Okay, he's definitely coming this time. Well, definitely coming closer this time. Alright. Where's he coming from? Oh, yeah. Yeah, unless he changes his mind. This is it. I'm going to wait till he's about 3k out, and then I'm going to start looking at the defensive block to see. Although, if he's not coming in this direction, we may not want to shoot him. That's actually a pretty good idea, now that I think about it. Maybe he will pass us by. I feel like he's probably not going to pass us by. But he is not coming at us. He's not turning. He's just flying by. Huh. What is lighting him up? The sun? Huh. Well. That's interesting. I wonder if he lost his gyro. Because he is sort of kind of turning, but he is definitely not flying forward. I wonder if he can't turn around. Or maybe he lost some gyros. Maybe he's trying to turn around to attack us and he just can't. Kind of feel bad for the guy. He's clearly taken some hits. So he is moving fast, though. All right, I'm going to turn the defensive block back on. And searching for enemies. Good, good. Man, he is moving fast. That's the thing. He is definitely turning, though, so I'm wondering if he is going to try to turn around and come back here eventually. It's going to take him a long time. He might get so far away that he'll despawn before he can turn himself around. Alright. What is this line sticking up over here? Oh, that's just a graphical issue. Okay. Still flying away. I may, if he gets too far away and doesn't despawn and can't turn around, I'm probably going to have to admin delete him. Alright, so this is working, at least. Yeah, I think he is trying to turn around. And he's gonna, because he's moving forward, he's probably going to do a gigantic circle and come around. That's my guess. Okay, we can leave this open. My plan for this area is to eventually have a wider airlock and have the majority of the base be pressurized. And even though there's technically low amounts of oxygen everywhere, we're gonna suck oxygen in from the outside. Yeah, he's trying to turn around. You can see he's basically circling us at this point. Which is good for us if he comes back over here, because he'll basically probably fly straight over us, unable to stop. And then we'll just take some pot shots at him, and then after a while he'll turn around and come back and we'll do it again. So that's good. I'll let the thing try and target it this time. Maybe we'll be able to get it from a distance. So this is going to extend back a bit. Imagine all this wall is gone and this is just a big open cavern kind of thing. This will extend back and basically we'll just pressurize it using outside air. And whenever we open the outside, we'll just vent it. And whenever we open the inside, when it closes, we'll just fill it with outside air again. So what do we think? Does he look like he's coming closer, but he's moving down, which implies to me that he's probably crashing. Can't see him. Yeah, he's definitely trying to turn around. I bet you he really wanted to attack us. He's not crashing though. He is getting closer. I think the question is, will he be able to turn around in time, or is he just going to fly around us forever? Because at this point, he's basically rotating at the same rate that I think he lost some thrusters and some gyros, and he's basically like he's like achieved orbit essentially. Like he's just gonna keep going around us. Let me go refill some hydrogen, and we'll just kind of stand watch until the end of the stream, I think, which is going to be coming up pretty soon. Turn off my ores. So for the next stream, now here's the thing. I'm doing the Starfield stream tomorrow. I want to, if that goes well, like if the game is really good after I get out of the tutorial and stuff, probably going to want to keep going with Starfield for a bit. So I might switch to a alternating, you know, Monday and Wednesday, one day is Starfield, one day is Space Engineers, something like that. Or maybe 1 week is Starfield, 1 week is Space Engineers. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe we'll just do Starfield for a bit and then Space Engineers for a bit. I'm definitely not putting this game away just because Starfield is out. So we'll see how it goes. But whatever happens Monday may or may not be Space Engineers. I'm going to have to kind of see how that goes tomorrow. So be prepared for this to be a hiatus for this series. I was also kind of hoping that there would be more interesting behavior things added in the Warfare Evolution update other than just a scenario. He's never going to get over here. This is going to be... If he gets over here, it will be dumb luck on his part. But I'm thinking about... Let me talk to y'all for a minute. I am thinking about last week, or Monday, I think it was Monday, I was talking about potentially switching over to like a more hardcore survival version of Space Engineers, like a Survival Impossible type thing. And I really am kind of itching to do that, because I did that maybe like a year, like 2 years ago, I think. I like not, before I was a streamer, back when I was just me enjoying the game. I did that for like a couple of months, and it was super fun, and I'm really kind of itching to do it again, to get some of those limitations back, like scrap and more limitations on the jetpack, like no or extremely limited jetpack. And what I'm really looking for are suggestions for the planet to go to. Because honestly, Splitsy's Omicron is like the perfect planet to go to, because it is nice looking, but the way he modified it is like perfect for survival. But I don't want to just use that, because that would just be basically doing Survival Impossible, and I don't want to do the exact thing. So if you have any suggestions, what I want is a... Oh, he might actually get here this time. Let's check. I don't need to be on that one. I can be on this one. Let's get ready to check the defensive block. Oh, he's gonna... This is it. He's coming. Oh, lordy, he coming. So, looking for suggestions for planet. What I want is a planet that does not have all the ores, and that is difficult to find. Like, I like to see... He's still trying. He's trying so hard to turn. Oh my gosh. He just needs to get within 2.5. Oh no, he's not going to make it. I feel bad for him now. Oh, I feel so bad for him. He's trying so hard. Goodbye. Oh boy. He's going to run out of fuel and just crash somewhere. That's what's going to end up happening. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm looking for suggestions for a planet, because I could modify the planet files and, I guess, like, theoretically I could modify the ore map if I really needed to, like, and just customize the planet and keep it as a personal mod. But just a suggestion of a planet that is maybe more geographically interesting than this one, where the entire planet just looks like this. So something with some oxygen but not enough to breathe, like this one. But since if I wasn't using this planet for this right now, I probably would pick this one. But also I would probably not want the lightning, because the lightning is it's not fun when you're trying to do a hardcore survival, because it doesn't play by the rules, Oh, hey, one of these isn't welded. I couldn't tell until I changed the skin. Oh, the mod that adds the texture to the skin, or texture to the build state, has not been updated for the new skin. I'm glad I checked. I was thinking of, there's a planet called Galados. I was thinking of looking into that one, because I think it's interesting enough. It's basically kind of like a reskin of the alien planet. Maybe modifying that one a little bit, generating a new ore map. I like the scarce resources idea. I like the scarce resources mod in general. Like, I think that's really the way that resources should go in this game, where you start on Earth with just the basics and enough to get off the planet, but you don't have gold, you don't have silver, you don't have platinum or uranium. So you're and the cobalt is limited. It's hard to find cobalt. So that's what I'd be looking for. I just don't want to start on Earth-like, because that's just a little bit too easy. What do we think? How many times do we think this guy's gonna try to come back here? See, if I had a fighter, if I had built a fighter by now, instead of just standing outside and looking at this guy through binoculars, I could just fly over there and get him. He's like going backwards at this point. Oh, this poor guy. I can't even tell. Is he trying to turn away from me? I don't even know where he's trying to go. He does have a ton of damage on the side, though. I don't know. Every time I think this is the one, I mean, look where he's going. I don't even know what... He might not even be trying to come here. He might be trying to get to a different, like, wreck or something. Maybe there's an ember wreck on the ground over there that he's trying to get back to. That's possible. Yeah, because he's turning away from me now. He doesn't seem to be trying to come here. Oh, good sunrise, though. Yeah, we might be able to just ignore him. Kind of want to know, though, if there's a... We're gonna get a little cheaty for a minute and look at... Let's see. Okay, so there's an Ember escort drone on the ground here. And I assume that's who he's trying to get to. Let's go check this guy out and see what he's up to. Oh, yep. So, he is heavily damaged. Several of his guns are not Oh no, these ones are still technically working. He does have some anti-personnel. This would be a good... See, he has either a refinery or a... Is that a door? There's a bottom door there. Yeah, so he's got a refinery or a series of assemblers. Probably a refinery, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's slow it down here. What am I looking at? Oh, speed it up a little bit more. I can't get in there. That is a oxygen tank. That is a refinery. This would be a pretty decent. Okay, I bet you there was a gyro there and it fell out. Now there's a parallax shadow over there, and they seem to be kind of close, but who knows if they're going to be after me or not. Not at the moment, they're not. I wonder if this guy's gonna, if they're gonna duke it out. Who knows? Oh, hi, Stream Elements Bot. I'm glad to see you finally joined. Alright. I think... Yep, he's still trying to turn away. That's funny. I think we're going to call it here. I might wait one last... Well, I'll do my outro, and if this guy manages to get all the way over here, we'll shoot him down. But, so, to recap, my schedule coming up. Tomorrow at... I think I'm going to try and start around 9 a.m. Central for Starfield. Go for a couple hours. Monday, I will be back with either Space Engineers or Starfield. We'll see. I should have checked this guy's thruster situation. It seems like he has no thrusters to one side or something, because otherwise he'd be able to stop and then, like, turn. This is the closest he's gotten. This might be the one. Alright. I'm not going to stand directly in the path of fire here, but oh yeah, he's definitely coming close enough. Let's see. Oh, he might be too high. Oh, that would be funny if he was too high. All you gotta do is turn off them bottom thrusters and you're coming down here. Okay, now this is funny. He is definitely not targeting us, because he could definitely come down here, no problem. Alright, we're just gonna... Man, we're gonna have to leave him alone. Alright, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Starfield tomorrow. Like I said, I'm playing the game, so if you don't want to get spoiled on it, don't watch the stream. But, as I also said, my playthrough will, if you're planning to play it, will almost certainly be different than your playthrough, so feel free to join if you like. Ow. Oh, that was a bigger chunk than I was expecting. That's okay. And if not, I understand, because it is a brand new game, and I would understand if you don't want to be spoiled because you're planning to play it, but I will be playing it tomorrow if you want to tune in and see how things go. And Monday, who knows. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Much appreciated. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, weekend, life, all that. If you liked it, if you liked this video, feel free to leave me a like. And if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to get the notifications. You know the spiel. And if you are subscribed, of course, I appreciate you, because this is awesome, and I never expected to have this many subscribers, which is like less than 100, but still awesome for me. I'm very excited. So thank you all. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.